Happiest of campers. Let's
Look
look at
take
that.
over.
Fantastic. The skyline on Summoner's Rift as we load up for Machi Esports versus G2. And like I was saying, oh, look at this. PK already being caught out somewhat. Didn't quite see the setup. Has got the flash available to him. Not even going to be able to get away. Instantly taken out. I think we will find out. They just got into the Priest and Machi are delivering.
Exactly. Gemini, too, trying to get some revenge against Jankos. You can see now walking straight through mid lane because he knows there's nothing for Jankos to do on the map other than look for this topside scuttle crab. So he's going to be able to pick that up, even though Wunder has priority and pressure coming out from the top lane. Mission completely has pushed Caps into the tower. And again, Gemini has smite. Jankos doesn't.
And that's a flash forward. Not going to be able to get damage from end of the line. Smokescreen comes up, pounce away from Jankos, down to 150 HP. Gemini continues to chase. One more dash forward with the quick draw. The shotgun to the face, and Jankos goes down. Now Caps is in a little bit of trouble, but here comes Wunder. Tactical sweep will slow down Gemini. Precision protocol, the hook shot, flash connect. Beautifully
Mission almost solo kills.
Doesn't have a flash available, so could be a potential target. And I want to watch this Predator Galio. It's something we saw a couple of times during play-ins, and I wasn't sold from what we saw. We'll take a look.
Teleport behind. No TP from PK either.
Exceptional placement earlier. Mission does have flash available. Gemini's going to be able to walk away for now, and chasing for Javelin Toss doesn't find the target. HIGHLIHGT Ultimatum does, and G2 literally just walk Mission down.
Yeah, easy kill right there. PK just uses TP to get into top lane, and Wunder will drop a few minions, but G2 are able to punish the dragon attempt from Machi. That was just a failure of the checklist there. I think a lot of people are expecting to see more and more Pantheon. Here we go, Mickey jumps on in.
That's the flash engage. Flash burn from Bruce. Volley will slow him down. Heal as well. Devour comes up. Spit back into the face of Perkz. One extra auto to a minion just for style on Perkz' side, and we'll have to tank one extra turret shot to get the kill.
I love it. Mickey's trying to make my point before I can even make it myself there. With the Hail of Blades, Tahm Kench has so much kill threat. I think against the Pantheon can be a really strong matchup as well.
Wunder's in some trouble here if Gemini decides to commit. Remember, the ultimate has now been thrown down, waiting for it to time. Hextech Ultimatum not available for Wunder. He's going to step away. Here comes Jankos. Wunder will go down. It's picked up by Gemini, and Jankos will just farm away. Quickly go back to that Mickey point you were talking about. If we see the same level of impact in this game that Mickey had yesterday on his Bard game, that is a very good sign for G2 because he popped off on his Worlds 2020 debut.
Yeah, he was super influential, and that's why I think Gemini visiting bot lane so early on is a really big deal for Machi, because this matchup, like, you're trying to look for that level 2 all-in, have a lot of power there, and now Qual is in mid.
The Ash Arrow comes out, Mission's able to sidestep that, Perkz not able to find his man. The fact that Koala helps out Mission, they pick up their third kill. Gold is now even. And while Perkz got stunned, there's no further follow-up. No mana, no more damage.
Yeah, it's a really nice read from Machi. They expect G2 to play through mid lane. Koala's there to try and punish, and now they can try to take this Herald. G2, they know Bruce's bot lane, and they want to fight.
He's in so much trouble. Dawning Shadow comes out. The Javelin Toss will connect onto Koala, and he's going to go up into the air and drop right back down. Mission is going low. Jankos is looking for the red buff autos. Mission will survive for now. Flash over the wall from Jankos, and Perkz is able to finally take down Mission. Now he's running for his life. The shield, the heal, not enough. Gemini takes down Perkz, and here comes Wunder for a reply kill in the jungle. Now Koala is the next target, and everybody's in the fight. And at the moment, it's G2 winning it.
These fights are just complete madness. Again, Machi get off to a good start, but it's not the same when Caps is able to come back after death and get that ultimate straight into the play. And now Mickey is looking for the solo kill against Bruce.
Let's see what he can do.
He can solo kill Bruce.
In a second. This is incredible stuff from Mickey. This Tahm Kench is brutal.
Oh my god, they're going to give the kill to Perkz. Let Perkz come in and get the kill.
Incredible.
What?
Mickey, you monster.
What?
He steals it.
He's literally trolling.
Second.
He is literally trolling. What are you doing, Mickey?
Unbelievable. The Abyssal Voyage in for the
Less than ideal when Wunder is popping over the wall with his hook shot. So Gemini will end up trading him, but Jankos is able to flash over the wall, get all the way around, then Caps comes into the fight. And again, that Senna is stuck in that bottom lane.
Well, that replay brought to you by Axe. We may need another one, as all of a sudden Perkz is going to get caught out. This time around, the kill is going to be donated. Perkz gets a lot of extra autos onto Mission, but it simply won't matter. And G2 late to the party. 50 seconds until the next dragon. And we are just trading kills everywhere all day long. But does it favor a particular squad here? You know, Is there any indication you can take going into the mid? Oh, can they find the skill shots? Can they find the initiation? That's going to be the question we'll need to answer in the next few minutes. Dragon secured here by Machi. For Bruce is the only real item to speak of, and G2 setting up a little invade. Mickey, Jankos, Cap stepping forward. Gemini's going to be able to quick draw over the wall.
Look at the damage, though.
Koala's in a little bit of trouble, and that's some of the burst you were talking about, Ender. That's a stun, root down onto Koala, and he's sent back to the forest. Mickey's going to be able to exhaust mission, flash over the wall. Caps is going to run for his life, and forced to dash backwards. The Winds of War will not do enough. It ends up being a trade of 1-for-1.
Yeah, it's a nice punish right there from Machi. They call the teleport in to make sure they can get the kill. Wonder has his TP. It was just coming up right when that play started off, and he decides to go for the plates in the top side of the map instead. So both teams getting a little bit of what they want, because again, it's Wonder continuing to get ahead while PK can finally bail out his team, who was struggling. For the time being, like, G2 aren't going to be able to build tanky stats for a long time. Like, and people talk, I feel like I hear people talk about Galio like he's a tank in the mid lane. But the guy builds full AP. Like, he'll build Azonia's Hourglass. That's the armor he's going to be rocking as Wonder looks for PK.
Let's grasp. Hextech ultimates him. Here comes the hero's entrance. So much damage onto PK. Ultimate was on cooldown. And a 3v1. G2 pick up the 10th under their belt. But G2 sneakily built up a 2.5k gold lead. Taking a quick look at teleports here, none available for Machi. Wonder sitting with his, and the Trinity Force completed. He's going to get pulled in. Here comes Jankos. Wonder, the hook shot over inside the death run. Wonder needs to survive long enough for Jankos to be able to help, and cannot do it. Mace to the face. PK sends him to the fountain. Jankos decides.
I think Machi are going to try to use right after getting super deep vision in the top side jungle.
Yeah, pushing in that mid lane very heavily. Mickey is coming in from behind, though. Gets a tongue lash onto Bruce. There's no real follow-up. There's a two-man stack in the top lane as Machi could be setting up a dive onto Wonder, who is flashless. The tower will fall in both the middle and bottom lane. Mickey will
double lethality users on his team, shredding the armor to make that even more effective, so they're doing basically true damage. Is going to be really, really nuts for that burst damage again we were talking about.
A lot of very squishy champions on G2.
Especially with the Nidalee from Jankos. They're also healing on both sides with the Senna and the Nidalee E, so it's hard to make this poke stick, but the mana could be a problem as Bruce is down under 50%.
Here comes Caps.
He's going to base, so it's post 20 minutes. He's going to have home guards coming out of the base with a teleport.
Sharrow onto Koala. Tongue Lash connects. Scatter the Weak does not stun anyone. Another swing and a miss.
Yeah, so Caps actually canceled the reset because he thought he maybe needed to pop an ultimate right there. He's taking away the enemy wolves, I believe. Here we go.
Initiation from Koala. Mickey's going to exhaust mission. Root connects down onto Jankos. Here comes Wanda. Hextech ultimates him and instantly deletes Gemini. Now the taunt will land onto PK, but he's locked inside the realm of death with Caps. Machi stepping forward, but 5 members of G2 Esports still willing to turn it back around. PK goes golden, survives a few seconds longer, and despite the stun, it will not be enough. Here comes Jankos, pouncing into the fight, goes golden to avoid the unleashed power. And Mission's now going to escape, gets tagged by the volley, flash over the wall. Taunt comes down from Caps, and he seals the deal. Bruce will be the last to fall. G2 ace Machi.
Oh, G2.
Didn't get up, there's no ward to TP2. And Ender, you called it. You said it. Several minutes before. The Caps are going to be in that side end. They're looking to fight. They found the fight, but...
Yeah, as well as her passive, too, and that wombo combo. And instantly finding out Gemini was massive. He got out to a huge lead. He had the items to have insane damage if he was able to find his targets, but so easy. It is 2 Drakes apiece, but Jankos on this is going to be able to easily push on forward here. They're playing 2 lanes at the time being, with a third opening up as Wonder walks to the bot side, and Machi are going to try to force.
Going to look for the pick onto Mickey. He's still got no summons available to him. Grey Health does so much work as the Dawning Shadow comes out, and Bruce is left for dead. There's no follow-up. 1, 2, 3, top for Caps. The follow-up damage. Here comes Wonder. Hextech ultimatum can lock someone inside the baby cage. He's going to look for PK, waiting to come outside the realm of death. And Mickey will get blown up by the unleashed power. PK looking for Jankos and finds him with Death's Grasp. Gigantic shutdown. And PK just waltzes right out of there. His life for now. But a number of ultimates used from G2. That's a lot of damage onto Koala. The Chaplain's decisive. Wonder goes over the wall. He's found Mission. He's going to be able to blow him up with the help of that Hextech ultimatum. And now Bruce is going to be able to save his life thanks to the root on Wonder. And Jankos again, the target of PK. Flash over the wall, followed by PK. Hourglass comes up, and Jankos survives round 2.
G2 beat Machi inside their jungle. Machi were trying to push in. They wanted to contest the Drake, play for the Ocean Soul. G2 shut the door in their face. They're going to pick up the Dragon and keep pushing for this mid lane.
This is the third dragon secured for G2 at 30 minutes, one away from that soul. And it's just a really calculated win so far. The last 10 minutes has been all about keeping Machi at arm's length and only allowing them to fight or committing to the fight when G2 feel ready. A lot of damage onto Koala as the inhibitor turret is about to fall. Baron is alive as well, and G2 again coordinated. Wonder's gonna step forward, the precision protocol, the javelin toss. Gemini survives a few seconds longer. Koala is going to jump right back into the fight. Big stun onto Perks, no follow-up though. No ultimate available for Mission, so we can take him out.
Yeah, no inhibitors either. Mid lane's already down. Bot lane getting low, but the teleport flank comes through.
All right, PK is going to have support here from Koala. Koala and Jankos going toe-to-toe. PK is looking for the Realm of Death. It's on cooldown, it's not available. Ash Arrow will tag up Mission, and that's going to allow G2 time to escape. Smoke screen will obfuscate any initiation tools. Death Cross comes out. Caps goes in, goes back out. PK finally jumped in with the Realm of Death. He's looking for Caps, who's locked inside the realm, and Hourglass won't keep him alive. Now PK buys some additional time, and G2 backing out. That's a double kill for PK. But G2 did get the inhibitor, and it might not be done yet. Mickey will be the next target. He will be blown up. It will be Bruce that sends him packing.
Can Machi actually force the Baron off of this? I think they almost have to if they want to keep this game from going in G2's favor.
It'll be dead. They'll be here. It's simply too late. Maybe Perks can get a volley off in time if he commits, but he's not going to. Machi right back in it.
Yeah, huge team fight right there for Machi. I mean, this game was looking all but over, but PK on the flank again, showing how he has teleport. If he's TPing in late to a fight, it's a win for G2.
4 versus 4 in the river, backing away. A number of pings available here onto Wonder as he stepped into the fog of war. Ocean Soul picked up uncontested. Machi cannot respond quickly enough, cannot step into the stand, and there's not going to be any further follow. Perks is just firing those enchanted crystal arrows, looking for opportunities.
Just run it down mid, take 2 inhibs.
Mid control here to G2. PK steps forward, Koala takes a big chunk of damage from the javelin toss. Realm of Death not available just yet, flashing over PK, he's dead. He's done, that's the front line from Machi obliterated. Mission will be taken out by Caps, instantly following onto Bruce now. Gemini and Koala running for their lives. What does your star sign say? It will not be a good day today. G2 running down Koala for the last 50-second death timers with an exposed inhibitor. That will be the game.
Caps teleports backwards to get the final kill, then ults back into Wonder. G2 find the fight. They head off Machi inside of their own jungle. Right if we say things were taking a little long for them to close out, G said, we heard you talking about us. We're going to end the game right now.
We heard the casters talking smack, so they just finish it out. 24 kills to 15. G2 Esports take down Machi and remain undefeated in Day 3 of Worlds.
Combo is not going to be there. Galio is going to be looking to sync up with his Leona when jumping into the backline a little bit more in that combination, but pathing over to the area again and could potentially set up a dive, although with low mana on Leona, might be a little bit.
What a phenomenal start to the game from Suning. Now Impact is going to try to get some damage down onto Ben. No flashes to continue the chase and minions to deal with, but crystal clear game plan. Draven locked in with Leona. You got the early game impact from Nidalee. Just hold Huanfeng's hand. Make sure he gets the advantage. Now, it is slowly equalizing, but there's still an advantage to Suning.
So, Brox is coming down here, but mid lane's the big difference because Angel just TP'd back to lane. He has Predator Boots and has them upgraded. Jensen, with no mana, is stuck there. So, yes, Broxo will get into the jungle. He had double longswords, so he's able to push SOFM out of there. But can Angel find a play around the map? He was trying to actually sprint towards the top side, but he walks over Ward. This is a really cool play from Angel because as soon as you see Lee Sin down there, top lane is vulnerable, and Impact's still fighting. He saw this guy running for 30 seconds.
Now, no access to the ultimate, no flash available either, but neither do Bin and Angel. Counter-Strike will be able to land the stun as well as the taunt. Impact dies for first blood. Jensen completes the TP. He's looking for the unleashed power, will land it onto Bin, but he won't find the kill just yet. Darksphere finally picks it up. 1 for 1, but they lost the TP.
Yeah, Jensen's calling that he can come in on the teleport, so we'll be happy with that.
Are paying as much respect as they need to. They are in a difficult situation. Broxer has not found an impact. Twitch has not found the farm, but they haven't died more than they needed to.
Trevor, here's the thing though, is that looking like Jensen, calling the teleport trade for the 1-for-1 kill on top side wasn't super beneficial to Team Liquid because they don't have that to force anything around bottom lane, and He's now trying to set up the wave so he can hold in front of his tower, but I think holding the wave in front of your tower is losing because Angel has ultimate. He's just going to pop on bot lane right here.
Seems to be the case. Swordart's got access to the solar flare. There's a dive being set up. Again, look at the number of minions that are being denied. Tactical forced to cleanse, forced to flash. CoreJJ doing the same. He's running away. Winds of War may just be enough to do the tick, to do the kill, to do the damage. CoreJJ's down. SUNING find their kill.
Yep.
I mean, SOFM is also already completed. His Runic Echo's already got a significant advantage.
And now it's the blue buff invade as Jensen will be walking over, but the blue buff is taken away, and Jensen are tactically stuck underneath the tower. Huanfeng will get the cash in, 523 on that one. We waited 10 minutes for it, SUNING have it, and now it is almost a 4,000 gold lead.
That is, push this even further, 4,000 gold at 13 minutes, half of it in Draven's hands, and this will be the uncontested dragon.
But again, this is where I feel like you would see a lot of LPL teams kind of flip it in bot lane, because like, how much stronger SOFM is, how much stronger their bot lane is, like they would bring the Nidalee down to like force the dive really hard. SOFM says, nah, we can just take the dragon. Your guys are going to get the plate anyways. We see Broxton this entire time, so eat that one up for free. Now he's going to go invade the Raptor camp as well, or even yet continue to force around this bottom side. Now that ability does go down. Now SUNING going to find their third Ocean Dragon of the game. Not much that Team Liquid can do in this situation, but I do appreciate the fact that they put Tactical in the top lane because it's been really hard for him to find a free lane to farm, and now that SUNING are grouped up around that objective, he can get the waves for free.
But at what cost? Dragon secured, mid, outer secured. Bin is leaving the bottom lane, potentially for a dive. Rift Herald used as well. So, okay, yes, Tactical has got some farm, but look at the bigger pictures. How much further that Team Liquid can afford.
SUNING are still winning, don't get me wrong, but there's no other option for TL because Tactical didn't have ult. It's just now coming back up. CoreJJ lost it because they put everything onto Sword Art. They were always going to lose down here, so even the small wins, like that is just the only possible close to winning play TL have there.
6,000 gold the difference, 3 towers to 1, and a dragon.
I really like Rod of Ages. I think it's been slept on the old Nidalee here, especially when you're super fed early on, because you get a lot of the stats you want to buy, and it's really hard usually for junglers to find items past, you know, 3 items. So this is one of the better scaling.
Solar Flare's available to him. Angel's body blocking. And Fung is going to continue to hammer away with those spinning axes. Dragon will reset. Now CoreJJ stepping up, trying to get some vision in the pit. TL do have a ward inside the pit, which is going to be very valuable, and they're pressuring forward.
It's down to 3,000 HP. Broxton wants to get into the pit for a steal. It's low.
He's going to go for the steal, not going to be able to pick it up. SUNING get the Ocean Soul. The Whirling Death flies across Team Liquid. Huanfeng steps forward, can't find the kill just yet because SOFM, that takes down CoreJJ. Finally, Impact goes down. That Draven's hands, and despite a stun from Jensen, SOFM is going to try to thread the needle on that Javelin toss, pick up the chickens instead. As Jensen and Tactical are going to be able to chase him down. If they spot him, not sure if they're fully aware.
Can he do it?
Hold your breath! Can he do it?
Oh!
Jensen! In yesterday's game, I think the gold and the items were just a little bit more competitive. But Jensen, he was the guy. We just started talking about him. We haven't given him too much spotlight. So they're going to find Huanfeng. So much damage coming out. He stays alive long enough for a few seconds. Scout the weak. Jensen's not going to be able to
900 gold.
Gets 900 gold. Do you believe in miracles? Brox is trying to find Sword Art, and he simply cannot do it. 1 for 1, but holy
territory. And now Tactical has no summoner, so he's going to come back. He'll try to get to an Infinity Edge for the next fight, but Ben is pushing bot and they're looking for the pick.
All right, Ben's going to get jumped on for now. Here comes the entrance.
Who's looking for who?
Will jump in, and that's a retreat from Impact. Sword Art, no Solar Flare available to him, but Zenith Blade could come up. Jensen steps forward, Ultimate's a few seconds away. He could look for the kill, but Angel's
down.
Going to be able to find the damage. Tactical is out. It's going to have to be on Jensen to do something magical. Chucks everything he has at Bin, and it simply doesn't matter. 35-second death time.
Tactical lost everything in the last fight, so SUNING continued to force Brock to his respawn, though, but SUNING still in the base looking for the inhibs.
Angel is going to be able to thwart the follow-up engage onto Bin. SOFM and the rest of SUNING will take out the bottom lane inhibitor. The middle lane inhibitor is exposed, and it's 1 minute to Elder. That's a knock-up onto Bin, and all of a sudden, SUNING are starting to retreat. That's the direction they're going. Thank you, Ender, for fixing it. The middle lane inhibitor will go down. SOFM.
And so crucial, though. TL have been able to re-enter their jungle, but Bin is pushing that bot wave. That's going to create the pressure, and Team Liquid don't have vision inside the pit.
Do you believe in miracles? Because that is what Team Liquid need right now. They cannot get through their jungle. They cannot get into the pit.
Can't do it.
They cannot get close for a steal. Or JJ is going to dance his way out as Jensen will find...
End of the game with a team fight inside of the base right now. They have double supers pouring into the base. They're going to use this, and Team Liquid have one final chance to hold on to their Nexus.
No summoners on tactical. Jensen has the flash available. Some damage landing onto Bin. Counter-Strike will dissuade further follow-up. One Fung steps forward, starts autoing the tower. That's a stun onto tactical. He gets caught by Whirling Death, but isn't sentenced to it. Not going to find a Sonic Wave. Brox is not going to find the impact. Impact's not going to find the kill. He's blown up as Core JJ underneath the tower. A dash forward onto tactical as Angel is on a rampage. Bin gets another, and Impact runs for his life. You cannot stop Draven from Suning, and they take down Team Liquid.
Suning in that game, just from start to finish, the preparation.
Yeah, as you talked about. And of course, Kaiwing making his first roam. So bottom lane was pushed very heavily by Unified, and Showmaker, if he steps forward, could be at risk of a gank.
I really like this from Kaiwing. The gank not quite going to work out, but it will help River fight for the Scuttle Crab. Unified doesn't 1v2. What's going on?
Are you there? He's been caught out and taken down. You cannot play far forward when your support is
now where River was just about to get double Scuttle Crabs. His mark spawn on the bot side. You know, Barrel should be able to roam up here in theory. River might be able to smite this one away very quickly. 19 HP.
Oh, that was very close. Canyon's very low. Flash over the wall from Kaiwing, anticipating a Canyon flash or quick draw. Didn't quite see if it had been used. Nevertheless, PSG strike back. They get the kill, and they got the Scuttle.
Yeah, it is a very important kill there, and you can get Noguri low, but low mana on Lulu. Now PSG are coming for the dive.
Okay, no level 6 yet for Noguri. He's got the flash available. Kaiwing's level 2, by the way. Level 2. Manages to get the dredge line as Hanabi tanks up the tower. Kaiwing picks up the kill, but it is traded back for River. While that's going on, Canyon decides to invade. Kaiwing is playing the map. He's trying to generate some advantage.
Yeah, Noguri will say we take those, and I wonder if Dom1 can even set up a dive down towards the bot side, because Showmaker has fully pushed the mid wave. That'll force a teleport out.
Running up, using the blast cone to pick up this wave. So 400 gold difference in the advantage for Dom1. River's going to continue putting pressure. He will be met by Canyon here. As the Lantern was picked up, Ghost is going down to River. River now turns his attention onto Beryl, and Beryl and Canyon stand there, unable to defend their ball lane. Kills do not get secured, and Kaiwing isn't able to get XP.
Hanabi needs to put the polymorph before Noguri gets ult off.
Will be problem. There's the polymorph. He's not going to be able to stop the storm, though. A lot of stuns coming out. Kaiwing's going low. Hanabi's tanking, and River gets the kill. They did it again.
Very nicely done. I mean, Noguri does get...
Hanabi definitely trading aggressively, as you've alluded to already. Ender 87, CS to 73. How do you want this Lulu to build? I know we talked about Ardent Sensor.
Exactly how she's doing. You get... Oh, hello!
That's flash over the wall. Dredge line will find Beryl. He's still got flash available. Manages to get the flay. Kaiwing will go golden thanks to the stopwatch. And the Scout of the Week won't find a target, but the collateral damage will. River's blown up, unable to use the Lamb's Respite.
That's massive there. Barrel flashes forward.
Woo! Unified flashes over the wall. Dragon is enraged and starts hammering down on Unified. So the Dragon is not secured safely despite the back timers.
Yeah, very important.
CS advantage. Thanks to picking up Herald in that minion wave. Tank is closing the gap, but it does look like Cannon should be able to finish that Dragon before PSG can arrive. And he does, yeah. Far forward. Flash available, Wild Growth available.
Can he smell him?
He'll
I don't think so.
Yeah, this is a scary kill.
He thinks something's going. Something's sus, but I think he's gonna get banged.
Oh, there we go. There's a slicing maelstrom thrown down. And Wild Growth will buy some time, and the collateral damage sends him packing. Could feel it was coming.
An item, so building for the rest of the team. Noguri has hit level 11. But River is up in the top lane.
Canyon's making his way there too. There's teleports into the mid lane coming out from Showmaker. Hanabi will arrive, so Noguri will clear out the ward. As we're about to move into another phase of play. Couple of towers under pressure. Showmaker should be able to pick this one up here with a very large minion wave to work with. Tank and Kaiwing now need to save River. Collateral damage goes out. Scout of the Week is fired out.
Since you don't have a lot of money there too, so Barrel.
And look at that, flash over the wall, instantaneous engage. That's a great stun from Showmaker. Teleport's completed and Tank picks up the second. Lamb's Respite was used, 40 seconds to Infernal, and now Hanabi wants to get under the tower. Slicing Maelstrom comes down, Protobell pops forward, Hanabi steps further backwards, trying to slow him, trying to enlist the help of the tower, the minions, the army, and it's not going to be enough! Noguri gets gets the kill. He's being chased by a bunch of minions.
So if you're dodging, you're never like really kiting out there. So popping out of the lightning rush, you get rapid fire auto attacks off, which I feel like PSG, when you're playing from a position where you don't have to force the plays, it's not too hard. You just accept the initiation. Here, PSG are trying to figure out Nagari in the side lane. All 5 members looking for him, while Damwon pushed down mid.
Gonna commit for this one. Wild growth used already. Nagari's gonna jump forward. Hanabi's already dead. That was a 4 versus 1. And Nagari gets the kill.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and say hashtag work for Damwon Gaming, because even Canyon is solo pushing in the ball lane, so he's just like, yes, jungler's dream is just to show up in a side lane to pick up free farm.
All the CS, all the towers. Kaiwin gets caught out, tagged by the box. Multi-man stunned once again, but there comes Tag. The slide glide Empress divide will set them up for a kill onto Beryl. Can they close it out? No, because Beryl's able to escape. He flashes out, and nobody goes down from Damwon.
Canyon tries to get the style.
Played exquisitely around the map. And PSG now looking for an opportunity to
watch the flank from Nagari. He's
Nagari
going all the way around the world.
Flank. It feels like Hanabi and Tank are aware of it. Inside the pit, picked up by PSG. That'll delay the soul. All of a sudden, Canyon forced to flash and play defensively for his life.
For Nagari, he's waiting the whole time.
He's going to timeout, and here comes Nagari. Double kill for Showmaker. Nagari is going to use the exhaust onto River. He finds himself another, turns to Hanabi, and it's Showmaker that closes out the ace.
This is exactly why I believe for Showmaker to knock him down.
The timing. The moment Lamb's Respite went down and Nagari had not entered the river, you knew it was coming. You knew he was going to wreck. The Showmaker manages to pick up 3 kills and an assist. Damwon, now they've got all the tools they need. They've already been playing the map superior. They've already built up all the advantages. 4 towers to 0. And despite the fact that, you know, PSG found those kills, and I want to praise them for the decisions they made, you can clearly see the experience difference and the skill set difference in terms of how Damwon played the map.
They brought a new style, they played it quick, and they play it clean. That's the big thing.
Yeah. Damwon on track to go 3-0. Close out the first round robin. Undefeated.
Nagari, you know there's a Baron buff, right? They can sort of tell you're there.
Maybe it's bait. Maybe it's next level. I know you know. Therefore, nevertheless, the rest of the team comes up, and
you don't want to be fighting in an open area either. That's where the flanks can be really, really difficult to work against. Damwon just going to run it straight down middle lane. Sieges, that's just going to take everything down. PSG do not have the tools to fight, but the arrow does connect.
Does instantly.
Oh, beautiful Mikhail's.
Yep, Mikhail's.
The pre-fire on it.
Exactly, and inhibitor number 1 is taken down. Inhibitor number 2 is about to be threatened. Still got 30 seconds left on this Baron buff. No Ash Arrow available.
I think this is the highest skill level group at Worlds. I think between Damwon, JDG, Rogue, the level they've showed as well, very, very high. That it's the most stacked group at Worlds, and Damwon being so dominant is it's a tough showing here for PSG when the teams you have to play against are looking so on.
I am very happy to see River and Tank's performance this game as well, though, with Kaiwing and River, how they've shown up, how they did find kills, they did find impact, but just didn't have the macro, and the dredge line is interrupted by that death sentence. Gets rooted in place. Now Nagari waiting once again, a flank opportunity.
Every time.
Just swap to flash, so keep your eyes on the Emperor's Divide, keep your eyes on the Lamb's Respite. As soon as those are down, that's when Nagari goes in.
He may even be able to go in earlier. He has the zone, he has the hook lands.
Kaiwing's in trouble, Wild Growth.
That's one.
Lamb's Respite is down.
Here he
the
comes.
Is available. Here comes Nagari. He's kicked backwards, but PSG are running into the slicing maelstrom. They're caught between a Kennen and a Damwon team composition, and it all goes down. PSG put up a tough fight in the beginning, but Damwon in the first round robin undefeated.
And they're gonna wait. They want all the kills.
In Rogue, they definitely have a lot of scaling in their team composition. The scary thing is the Caitlyn.
Kanavi's spinning around. They don't necessarily have a massive amount of damage, but they will be able to take this one down. Great rocket grab from Vander as Kanavi's going to have to flash to get himself out of the way, but multiple sleeps. That's a big paddle star as well. And a sleepy bear here does find the brush, however. Zoom trying to dash around, and here's the Chinese Renekton we've been looking for. First blood comes down, and he's not done yet. Finn's going to turn up, but maybe you don't want to be here, buddy, as Hans Sama comes through from the top side. The Crocodile eventually falls down, as now it's Larsen's turn to try and chase this one down.
All this chaos is unfolding around the Rift Herald. Hold on, it's not done yet.
Okay, does manage to land the paddle star, but is he going to be able to keep himself alive? As okay, Bubble not going to connect, shorts a little bit there as the hawk shot does come in. Lumao scooped up and handed over to Hans Sama. JDG, what was that? Gobbled up. And Zoom also going to be a benefactor of that one as Loken gets that 410 gold. And so the early game working out very well outside of that Rift Herald issue.
And the really scary thing is the Caitlyn. Once she starts moving around the map, she's the one that Rogue's team composition outside of an Enchanted Crystal Arrow or Blitzcrank pull, they have no real way to get her. And so that's going to be very difficult because Azir does not want to run head first into Bard or Lilia or Renekton that just point and click stuns him if he tries to go for a Shurima Shuffle. So things are looking very rough right now for Rogue.
But another decent rocket grab. Zoom's going to call that a gap close. As the stun comes down, Vander in a little bit of trouble. That's a fantastic Cosmic Binding, but the Emperor's Divide not going to be enough, and now Larson caught out with a Tempered Fade. He's underneath the turret, but this is JDG. I don't know whether that's going to be safety. As the arrow comes down from Hans Sama, it looks like the pincer move is on as Lumao going to flash himself to try and get out of the way as he does pick up the kill onto the bear. 1-for-1 so far in this small skirmish, but Lumao in between two turrets because that out hasn't been taken yet. And now Zoom and Yagao trying to get their way out of here. Good sidestep. Don't know how Yagao knew that. It's just a great reaction time there as the... Okay, Zoom underneath the turret trying to get the execution, and he does so. The teleport out from Yagao works out in his back pocket. And so looking like a little bit more of the supportive Nidalee this game.
And right now, there's not a whole lot to really fight over. You can see Inspired, he was looking for something by shadowing Larson, but a little too optimistic. Now, Roger trying to invade, it seems, the blue side jungle. Zoom already crashed the wave into bottom, and Finn, I mean, he's running around at level 9 with 91 CS, and he's really living up to the Build-A-Bear workshop.
Yeah.
With his inventory.
That's a lot of, it's probably not going to be any sort of contest, as Van is just walking around trying to keep everyone concerned about this rocket grab.
And even a little bit of good RNG for JDG as the Scuttle Crab,
Tempered Fate. It's not going to save the turret though, which he could have tried to do as Zoom flashes on forward. Vander lands the rocket grab. There's a lot of CC now onto the Crocodile, but it doesn't matter. It's just a dead Blitzcrank, and now Kanavi's flashing forward. Watch out, indeed, as Hans Sama is going to be taken down as well. And now JDG are going to push towards this outer turret in the mid lane and continue that great work that they're doing. Have Shirley there to join them at the same time. Everything's coming up JDG.
Well, Rogue with the TSM Classic grouping in mid for just an isolated turret would have only given 113 gold to each champion that was in proximity, which you're not going to win or lose the game over. But in doing so, they're overextended against a Bard, and JDG, they tell him to straighten up really quick.
Oh man, that's going to be out of turret in mid lane. His second charge into
the tier 1 turret. The game's going to enter into what we assume to be a little bit of a lull state. Everyone's just going to continue to farm up into their items. Rapid fire cannon on the Caitlyn so that she's able to be that much safer. Finn's coming down here though.
Yeah, Emperor's Divide's going to pull back Zoom. Dominus is going to be popped here as he uses the Cult Make to try and get some health back. The ulti through from Finn. He doesn't do a lot of damage, but finally Inspired comes down with the kill onto the Crocodile. Didn't think that Cats versus Crocodiles is going to work out like that, but Rogue are going to transition also into a red buff. So chaining a few of these kills and steals into one another. Arrow also going to land as Vander flashes with the grab. And you ain't getting out of that one, Lumao, especially not with the ulti from the Blitzcrank. Very nicely done from Rogue, who do manage to get themselves a kill lead, even if it's not a gold lead yet.
Yeah, and I mean, these are the things that Rogue needs if they want to come back into the game. They're going to need Miracle Blitzcrank pulls. They're going to need pickoffs on stray members of JDG prior to objectives coming up. And they need this to keep happening.
There with that last little skirmish. And Vander goes on over with the rocket grab, actually finds the Caitlyn somehow. Loken uses everything, manages to escape as now Zoom. He's come forward yet again, does have the flash available very, very soon, but it's not here just yet as the Drowsy comes through onto the Blitzcrank. Unfortunately, going to be taken down there by a well-placed paddle star from Yagao, and it was so close to being so good. As Rogue do need to be very, very careful about which brushes they're going to be face checking. As Yagao comes through, gets a Drowsy somehow. How the heck did that work? You got Sleeps layered upon Sleeps, as that's going to be a gap close from Vander. As there's a flash forward, the slice, the dice spin going to be taken down. It's a double kill before the Crocodile falls. The flash forward from Lumao, but the flash in response there from Impaired as Lumao, that was very cute, manages to get out of his own magical journey. Seem to have done something.
It's going to bring them to Soul Point, Atlas, for a Mountain Soul, which is going to be pretty...
Got Hansama for the biggest 3-item power spike on the Ashe that you can get to with the Essence Reaver.
Yeah.
And the Runar's Hurricane, he'll have the IE coming through pretty soon as there's the sleep. But it's a bait out of Rogue. I love this. Kanavi gonna flash out of the way. The Tempered Fate is just extraordinary out of Lumao. As Yagao, I don't know how he threaded that needle, but he did. And now it's a dead Hansama. The spear is gonna go wide and Bandit stuck against the wall. There's a blast cone, but it's gonna be taken by Kanavi after the watch out Ethos. Oh no, we're going to sleep yet again. And the Caitlyn with that ace in the hole is going to be able to take down Inspired.
They're going to get this Baron. This Baron will persist into just before the Mountain Drake basically spawns Rogue.
Lawson.
This is disastrous.
Well, Empress Divide onto 3, but he falls asleep afterwards. It made him tired, and now he's trying to run away. Finn going to be the first target. He'll be taken down as Zoom grabs that kill. Now Larson, he's going to get flashed on here by Yagao, who's picked up a couple of them. The Trouble Bubble not going to land, but there's the flash forward of the Paddle Star. Will do it after traveling all that way. My God! The other Korean on this team. As Rogue looking for some sort of trade opportunity. That's their way of trying to deny this soul, as they do have some vision control here towards the Baron area, but now they're getting corralled. Lumao flashing forward, doesn't get the stun as in goes Zoom, just trying to choose his targets. Only half health now as in goes Spin. It says that he's unstoppable, but you stop him by killing him, and that's exactly what JDG will do. Emperor's Divide is dividing absolutely nothing, and JDG say, all right, well, I guess we won't get the Dragon Soul. We'll take the Baron instead.
They're gonna get the Baron, and then immediately after this, you know they're just gonna run over to the Soul. Baron is just the closest one
yeah,
to
them. Get what's in front of you.
In the Rogue graveyard that is left side river right now. And you can see Larson, I mean, he's trying to go over there with Vander. They're hoping to maybe make a pick in the event that JDG would just send one member to get the dragon.
Well, Vander's definitely dead. The aftershock wears off, and probably didn't even really matter there as the drowsiness continues. That's an ultimate used. So a bit of respect given over to Larson there, but that's the ace. So 11,000 gold now the lead. You've got Mountain Soul, you've got Baron buff. I don't think JDG could really get anything more at this particular point in time. Just beautiful to see. And it's just a coming together of this draft that has looked really, really nice, because sometimes you think that maybe there's not enough scaling options, maybe you're not going to be able to get things done, but this is one of those comps that bridges just so nicely while still retaining relevance for a lot of these other units, as the Arrow isn't going to find the Lilia, and Inspired goes to sleep. Yagao says, all right, stay asleep, my friend, as the Nidalee's taken down. That's going to spell the inhibitor turret as well, as another sleep comes forward. Larson flashes to try and get as much distance. Is it enough? As the Tempered Fate will catch him out, and JDG going to close the gap. Lilia will pick up that kill. And now JDG probably just going to say goodnight to this particular game and take it all the way up this mid lane. Not a lot of summoner spells remaining, but there's also not a lot of towers left remaining on Rogue's side. As Finn doesn't have an ultimate, they don't really have too much hope at all, as JDG will answer us and say that they may yet
Seem to be aware throughout the draft phase of what the opponents are trying to do, and then just layering it pretty consistently and ahead.
Yeah. Speaking of being ahead, Boss is doing a great job here towards this top side, as Ananasik is going to turn up, see what he can get done on his phase rush Graves. It's going to be spotted pretty quickly, as Solo now might be in trouble. There's the flash, but it's not going to get him far enough, and First Blood is so easily gifted over to the minions in the lead. And he'll get back to lane with some decent stuff here as well. Remember, no flashes here in this mid lane, as Nomad's chasing after Santorin here, as Ananasik going to come in. That's a great smoke screen, but Power Reaver just says goodbye to Orianna. And that's going to be a kill back here.
You can see Santas, he switches to teleport because he needs to TP down back into bottom to try to maintain the freeze. Otherwise, Wild Turtle and Ignar, they would crash this wave and then pull it. Here we go.
Yeah, Boss gonna have to flash to get out of the way, and he is going to keep himself alive. Santos is in here. And he's got the unsealed spellbook. He'll be absolutely fine. As now Solo just gonna be taken out. Didn't really want to be there. He was in between the wrong turrets.
Ornaments are going to be online by that time. No man's, he might get completely
trouble. The quickness comes down. There's the grand entrance. Power of Evil says goodbye to the Orianna. The Clockwork Orbsmith is taken off the rift. And FlyQuest will now back away, looking for even more.
The Wild Turtle's coming over here.
Yeah. Well, they just want to try and get as many kills as they can. As in goes Ignar, good knock up there, but the Devour is in. Santos might have actually stepped a little bit too far forward, though, as there's the Ornhog. Gets a decent knock up there, but only onto Solo, as Santos has made it completely out, and Anunasik gets it with the collateral damage. Goodbye, Bear. And it is going to be FlyQuest taking down the Rift Herald, so there's at least that. They'll get some plate gold for it, but it only turns up to the mid lane, and FlyQuest know that it's about Power of Evil and getting him ahead.
Yeah.
They will funnel this gold into him.
Syndra is the only champion that can save them in the later stages. The scariest thing, though, is that Ornn can reliably reach her without FlyQuest being able to have a say about it.
And also, UOL just got a dragon, so
right.
The Soul win condition is looking very grim.
Though Solo, even though he's died twice, one of which in very unfortunate circumstances, the call is almost complete, so that's going to help offset things, and his CS has been doing... His CSing's been really good. He might die again, though.
Yeah, the Slice the Dice does not have Flash, as Anunasik would have probably liked to have a collateral damage, but after that minion wave, not going to have it available to him. The Santorin's going to turn up. Sky Strike just to try and do some minion damage, but Solo, he can't follow up to anything. As FlyQuest lose yet another one as... Oh no, they predicted the charge! Oh, sorry, this left.
Oh, it looks like...
I don't think he's going to be able to get it. We didn't...
No!
Oh, he wasn't able to grab it.
And that's actually a pretty important defense by Unicorns of Love.
That's a deny.
Be forced to reset... Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, but MF?
Yeah, okay. Let's see what Wild Turtle can get done. Collateral damage avoided completely. And it... Bullet time, okay. Well, you may as well press the button if you've got it available. But it is not required, as Boss can have to try and get out of there. Sky Strike coming on in. Santorin gets on around. I don't think they're going to be able to dive him, though. As now, even Ignar is here. If Boss keeps moving, it might be an opportunity for Ignar to get through. There's the stun. Is Ignar going to be able to get the knock-up? Do they have any damage, is the question. It looks like they may, as the Ignite was ticking down. It's not going to be enough to flash forward. Ignar is also going to fall, though, as that's going to be the electrocute blow. I think picking up the kill onto Nomad, that's why you take the Keystone, ladies and gentlemen. As now Wild Turtle's going to take down this outer turret, and they're like, Solo, it's fine. We will win this game for you.
Wild Turtle's damage.
Yep, also now going into the Essence Reaver, so it is going to be a crit build as the game goes on. There's now UOL lying in wait. I believe that was Gadget and Anunasik there in that brush, as you can see now, as we toggle the vision back on again. No Man's caught out of position once again. And the Oriannas here at Worlds have actually been doing very, very well. But this is a 0-3, and we know that Orianna that doesn't get any gold at all is super duper useless.
No.
As, okay, goodbye, Mr. Crocodile. Yeah, not sure what that one was about. 30 seconds now in the Death Realm.
They gotta be careful with the Rift Herald. They don't want it to charge onto the inhibitor. Senna as well. Things of that nature. Gonna be pretty good. FlyQuest, they're up right now just under 2,000 gold. But Unicorns of Love are the ones that are still in the lead, but Power of Evil has the chance to change that.
We're looking for the fight. There's the Devour already on cooldown. Santos is probably going to fall down, and he is, as Wild Turtle grabs that one. The Shockwave does basically no damage, as now No Man's forced to run away. Wild Turtle get to work on the inhibitor turret, perhaps, as Solo trying to fight Boss yet again. Does get the Cull the Meek. You're down to 100 health, Mr. Crocodile. Don't go back in. Oh, he's looking for it, but he just gets fire breathed on him. I have no idea why he decided to go back for that one. That was definitely very aggressive, and I appreciate that part of it, but otherwise not too much, as now Boss definitely going to be dead as Wild Turtle helps clear that one up. It's Power of Evil that somehow collects the kill. No idea how. The FlyQuest will get to work on this turret, so it doesn't matter. Solo seems to just be dying over and over again, but FlyQuest are grabbing the things that they need to put themselves in a position to win.
Yeah. Now they're up 3,500 gold. Infernal Mask and get it. Edge of Night was completed for the Graves.
Boss, very, very close to dying there as the bullet time careens forward. That's going to be the inner turret taken down, but Ignar doesn't get any of the knockups. It's the ult defensively there from Santorin, who flashes out of the Dawning Shadow. Oh, Power of Evil, he gets exhausted and shut down by a Nanasig. And oh no, Solo slowed down so early there, but flashes on forward. The Devour denies the Renekton, and more fire being breathed forward. The flash on top of him by Boss. That's why I chose this name, I guess, ladies and gentlemen. Extraordinary stuff from the top laner of UOL and FlyQuest.
So the unleashed power, not able to do enough. Renekton comes in.
Santos is an absolute god, by the way. Just saving everyone at every turn.
UOL team comp.
Well, Santorin taking a bit of damage here as the piercing darkness does take him down to about half, but he will make it out of there. The Volley Bear not going to be dying just yet. As Spellbinder comes in for No Man's, I think I started talking about this before, but I'm going to have to stop talking about it yet again as Power of Evil going to have to flash to get on out of the way. There's the Shockwave to pick up the Syndra. He just wants to throw down an ultimate, and the Devourer is going to deny it entirely as Ignar dancing around. Sick as the Ornhorn comes down, not going to get the knockout. Oh, does find Santorin actually, as in goes Solo. Can he take down No Man's? Remember, this Orianna is also very, very low, but he just gets kited. It's exactly late game Renekton, ladies and gentlemen. That's what he does. To throw out that call of the Forge God. Ignar taking the front line, does have Battle Dance, of course, so can be very slippery in these fights. As FlyQuest, I think they've got one more chance to try and find a team fight that's actually going to work out for them. As the vision is going to get cleared here by UOL.
Syndra needs to show up Solo. You can see he's looking for the flank. Here we go.
The Dominus has been popped. Oh, that's a great knock-up there from Ignar as they get it towards the backline. The Tumkench already taken down. Gadget destroyed. No, he's going to survive. Solo's taken out, but it is going to be Santorin that locks down the Dragon. They deny the soul, and they win the fight in the end. It is...
Does not have teleport, Alice, as...
Thank you very much for pointing that out. I'm glad that we just didn't plonk him down in the middle of the Baron Pit, just to try and make things a little bit more exciting. But it's going to be this Red Bull Baron power play that's going to show us so much about whether or not FlyQuest can get themselves try and take down this bevy of wards he does have available to him. And Nanasik not able to actually grab any sort of kill onto Solo here towards the top side. And FlyQuest are going to use that in order to take down this inhibitor turret in the mid lane. It had regened itself quite a lot, but not going to be regenning anything now that it is lying as rubble on the floor. And Solo going to use
slow and steady advancement here by FlyQuest.
They played this last section of time, though, extraordinarily well.
Yes.
All of the pressure continues mounting. We mentioned the Red Bull Baron power play. That number needs to get high. It is currently at about 3,000. They want to break open this space. Great double stun there from Power of Evil. And they will take down this inhibitor. UOL feels like they're sweating for almost the first time this game, honestly.
Yeah. This is probably...
like a lot of minions. As he's got an Edge of Night, actually turning that Serrated Dirk into something very valuable here for the Misfortune. It's going to be more difficult for Boss to be able to break through that one in time.
Here we go.
Push out the minion wave. Power of Evil, no shield anymore as Make It Rain comes down and Nanasik out of position. They pile on top of him, but the Devour's there. Santos keeps him alive. Wild Turtle in there, and Boss just soaks the entire bullet time. And FlyQuest unable to actually grab themselves a pick. Some abilities on some pretty long cooldowns.
Yeah.
As Wild Turtle, oh my god, look at him assassinate Nanasik. Gadget in so much trouble, but the snares come down. Santorin is able to get in there, but the shutdown onto Wild Turtle. He wanted to take matters into his own hands. Power of Evil is still alive. In goes Solo, as it is going to be Power of Evil grabbing the kill onto Gadget. Both teams without their marksman. And Ignar tries to get in, but the battle dance is going to be for naught as Power of Evil against the world. We thought it might be that, but he still had the ultimate. The spears are coming down. Boss is trying to get the hell out of there. This guy is the whole team. They're running away from just the Syndra.
I do not know exactly what's going on here right now.
Oh, that was so close.
This is pretty insane.
He's going to swing around.
Yep.
He's almost in the Chovy position, LS. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That's a great stun onto Santos.
Oh, well, I mean, no matter who wins this game, Chobi's MVP.
We knew that.
That's always how it is.
Yeah. Going to be a little bit more awkward in our next game if Top Esports are able to take it. Is not going to be able to grab that stun. Power of Evil, he's still at full health. Santorin's even getting some poke in there as Boss throws out the on-horn. Not going to land it the first time. There's the shockwave. Power of Evil might be out of position, but the Scatter of the Week is so damn good. No Man's gets himself the Protect Shield, though. The teleport is going to come through. It's Solo to the rescue. But the double kill is going to still be there for No Man's. He's the one trying to get himself some redemption as well. And Santos will make his way out, but it is going to be denied. It's 2 Inferno. But the first one for UOL. Let's see whether they can lock this one down as FlyQuest. We've got teleports coming in, Abyssal Voyage to get Santos into position. And Igna, he's going to go golden. There's the Dawning Shadow to try and deny the bullet time as the Baron is so incredibly low. Oh, the snipe from No Man's! Santos is very low as well, and the Orianna has been taken out of this fight. Oh my god, the Scatter of the Week. Centaur secures the Baron! And Anasing is going to be taken off the board. And FlyQuest, they are so close to an ace. Only the bottom lane exists for UOL.
And I think they did it! Atlas, I think...
I mean, this composition wasn't supposed to be able to do this as Santos is trying to round up these minions, but it does not matter. The last remaining Nexus Tower will fall down, and North America is still alive at Worlds.
Power of Evil on the Syndra. We outlined it in the champ select. That would be the only...
So certainly something that Chobi has dealt with. The amount of nerfs that ability's taken is now Deft going to utilize it, trying to get as much damage down. Clicks on the lantern at the last second. Doesn't have a whole lot of mana remaining as Piercing Darkness does come in, and now Kyoshik looking for his gank opportunity. He's very well aware of this control ward that's in this position. And there's the vault forward. 369 taking a lot of damage, and there's the flash out of Kyoshik. There's still forward. The Q is going to miss. The flash forward and still gets the first blood. DRX are on the board.
And that is a very big kill for them.
Because of communicating things, they've told Kyoshik to go and get a dragon. He's going to get to work on that right now. Casa just putting some traps down, but they have no idea that this is being taken. And when the dragon starts yelling, that's when they'll know. As Paranoia comes in, flash out immediately, but the follow flash comes in. Knight, no mana actually, so not going to be able to Dusk Bring, but Casa immediately exhausted.
Didn't quite see Karsa, who's been pretty invisible so far this game. And Pioshik coming in here, he might just start Rift Herald. No, he's going to get the Scuttle Crab first, I assume. He's waiting to see if anyone's going to come over and try to... Ooh, Destiny Gate available.
Yeah, he's going to come in. There's the Destiny Gate. No Paranoia up. There's a good fear, but gold card's going to come through, and there are just not quite enough shields available for this Nocturne, and Knight is going to be taken down. Great patience there from Pioshik. Steal this one away, and not entirely sure who took it, and Pioshik is going to show us that it was DRX. That spear's going to miss as Carrier finally just going to try and flash his way out. He's going to be the sacrificial Thresh, and Jackie Love is going to get some revenge, some law revenge against that gentleman. Not going back into his lantern today. The bottom side.
Oh, nice.
He's going to connect. Vox comes down as well. Yanja. The Whirling Death comes in. There's the Paranoia. Explosion of damage for the heal. He's going to keep Carrier alive. Dawning Shadow says no, however. And the Thresh will bite the dust. 2-2 the kill score now, but Deft might just be the third one here for Top. Picking up these axes. I was a DRX fan. And I am. I'd probably say that this was...
Well, they are still very far ahead in the gold lead, but Infernal Dragon's going to be picked up by Top Esports.
Deft with a similar item build, but only a Vamp Scepter. Jackie's very, very big at this point in time. Hook goes out, doesn't find anyone. The box was already placed down as the teleport comes forward. Kyoshik's not going to be able to secure the dragon. It's going to be the second for TS, and now the fight is on. The stand aside comes out. Dawning Shadow, a fair bit of damage now as DRX are on the run, but the Paranoia says no. That's going to be a dead Quinn. The hook is going to connect here, but Devour exists and will deny any pick potential. Speaking of denial, against a center lane. As another Paranoia coming through here as Knight showing his prowess. It is 2 versus 1, and Kyoshik's going to come forward, make that a 3. As Doran over to the side, he does press W to see that there are 4 people after him, and he gets the bad news. A 1-for-1 trade in the end, as DRX get themselves back to the safety of their bottom lane in a turret. But you can feel the momentum of the game shifting over to TES. 369, this looks like he's out of position. can't really riddle a way out of that one, as Doran's going to be able to lock down that kill pretty comfortably. Chovy very close to having his teleport back available if he wants to defend mid.
Well, still a 2,000 gold lead.
Working, but you can see Doran. Yeah. Oh no, he was spotted, and that is going to be that. That's a decent vault to try and get out of the way, but the fear is too strong, and Knight locks down yet another kill on the Quinn.
And just really, really sad right now for Quinn. Can't have the same problems that plagued DRX in the LCK, where their macro in mid to late game is very non-existent if Chovy isn't the one who's able to facilitate things and really get the ball rolling. And TES are just slowly breaking them apart at pretty much every stage. Second Mountain Dragon picked up.
Well, you've got a potential kill on a 369, but Knight's trying to say no as that's the flash out. Quinn has to get out of there, knows exactly how that one works, as the Lee Sin's just going to get bopped. Knight going to survive on the back end, and now Chovy having to deal with 3 other people. The Devour there for fun from Yuyanja as the Zhonya's comes in. Oof. And that is a very dead Twisted Fate. Doran trying to...
They're going to get themselves the Baron, and let's see what they can do with this Red Bull Baron power play.
Indeed. It is going to be taken very, very easily. No Whirling Death even to try and... 3 minutes until the Mountain Soul will be available for them. Knight up here towards the top side is an absolute menace. Chovy has a lot of money, as now Knight might find himself in the wrong spot. He's going to flash, Paranoia comes through as well, but unfortunately, that's most of his mobility now done, especially with Duskbringer no longer there. The rest of top esports turn up, but it's a little bit too late. It's going to be a 4 versus 5. Chovy going to get turned on here by 369, doesn't quite do enough damage with Pyojik. Going to kick the cross. Oh! 3 people! That was extraordinary. Chovy grabs the kill onto the shutdown. The cash in for Deft, and they wipe the 4. There goes your Baron power play. It's 1.4 in the hole. And it was Carrier that stole our hearts during the regular season of the LCK, but it's Pyojik that's really started to come alive here in the World Championship. Now 3-1-5. The DRX, they still have an uphill battle. Spear not going to connect. There's the hook on Yuyanja, but he does have that QSS. The Quinn is going to get out, but the Lee Sin not so lucky. And look, anything you can do, I can do better, says DRX as they throw this advantage away.
Well,
going to start the fight though. Oh, that's a decent stun there, but they've got heals galore. And Chovy able to get himself out of the way. Down at half health now though, as Pyojik landing the Q, but is he going to be able to deny this Drake? He is. Actually, no, it's Doran, but whatever. DRX got it. That's absolutely fine. Top Esports still looking for a fight though. As you can see, Jackie Love going down very, very low. The damage registers before the Devour, and Yuyanja not going to be able to save that chunking. The top okay, the flash out. Abyssal Voyage comes on forward. Carrier doesn't find the hook. It is going to be able to get out of the way as the box did basically nothing. Now, a few cooldowns unable to be used. Okay, Jacula frontlining right now. Deft as well, though, is in trouble. Has to use the heal. Whirling Death comes through.
Sorry!
All of the healing. Chovy goes golden at just the right time. Casa doing exactly the same thing, but there is the Nocturne. Taking down the Twisted Fate, and now things are starting to fall apart. The DRX Carrier also taking to the Death Realm as Deft going down so incredibly low. And ladies and gentlemen, I think this might just be the end of the game, as Top Esports do finally find potentially the killing blow if they find a minion wave.
And I think, Atlas, this probably is it. The death timers are way too long. Dragon Kick is available. I don't think it's going to be able to buy enough time. This is 5 champions.
Yeah.
All still alive. Lee can't even 1v1 the Tom Kench.
Carrier's going to be up in 4 seconds time, but I don't know what a Little Thresh is going to be able to do in this moment. The 2 rookies on DRX are going to try as they might to get this one done, but the last Nexus turret is going to be taken down. 5 members of Top Esports make a statement against DRX in their second game. They will remain undefeated in this group and stop Korea's dominant run.